Hi guys, welcome to Top Topics TV. If you think my video's great, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get started. With around 200 countries and more than 7.5 billion people, the world is full of interesting, fun, and fascinating people, places, and things. In the land of Kiwis, for instance, you'll find the highest concentration of pet owners on the planet. Hungry for more facts about the world and its ever-growing population? Here's some interesting facts about the Earth's past, present, and future. Number 1. There are more twins now than ever before. You might think twins are rarity, but they're actually becoming more common than ever. From about 1915, when the statistical record begins, until 1980, about 1 in every 50 babies born was a twin, a rate of 2%, written by Alexis C. Madrigal of The Atlantic. Then the rate began to increase. By 1995, it was 2.5%. The rate surpassed 3% in 2001 and hit 3.3% in 2010. That means 1 out of every 30 babies is a twin. Scientists believe this trend is due to the fact that older women tend to have more twins, and more women are choosing to start families later. Fertility treatments such as in vitro fertilization likely also play a role. At number 2, the world's quietest room. Silence is golden, as they say, and while it may not be worth quite as much as jewels and gold to most people, it certainly was the primary goal for those who built the quietest room in the world, located at Microsoft headquarters in Redmond, Washington. The lab room measured a background noise of -20.35 dBA, which is 20 decibels below the threshold of human hearing, and breaks previous record for space that were deemed the planet's quietest place according to CNN. As soon as one enters the room, one immediately feels a strange and unique sensation, which is hard to describe. Handraj Gopal, a speech and hearing scientist and principal designer of anechoic chamber at Microsoft. Most people find the absence of sound deafening, feel a sense of fullness in the ears, or some ringing. Very faint sounds become clearly audible because the ambient noise is exceptionally low. When you turn your head, you can hear that motion. You can hear yourself breathing, or it sounds somewhat loud. At number 3, the coldest temperature ever recorded. You might think you're accustomed to frigid air and blistery winds, but the average winter day has nothing on the coldest day ever recorded, which was -144 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature was recorded in Antarctica during a span of research between 2004 and 2016. Just a few breaths of air at that temperature would induce hemorrhaging in your lungs and kill you. It's a place where Earth is so close to its limit. It's almost like another planet. At number 4, the most populated city in the world. Tokyo is a booming city, not only by Japanese standards, but also compared to cities around the world. With around 37 million people living in Tokyo, it earns the title of world's largest city when it comes to population. Tokyo houses is about 10% of Japan's population. If you include the Greater Tokyo metro area of Kanagawa, Saitama, and Chiba, the total population of Tokyo reaches 37 million people. The total population of Japan is about 127 million people. So that's whopping 30% makes Tokyo the most populous urban area in the world. Number 5. New Zealanders have more pets per household than any other country. Do you know people who lives in New Zealand seems to love having an animal companion around? That's why 68% of households in the country have a pet, which is more than any other nation in the world. Americans also happen to love furry friends, which is why more than half of all US homes have either a dog or a cat, or both. Last but not the least, people who are currently alive represent about 7% of the total number of people who have ever lived. According to the Population Reference Bureau, since the time Homo sapiens first hit the scene 50,000 years ago, more than 108 billion members of our species have been born. And a large chunk of that number is alive right now. According to the Bureau, the number of people alive today represents a whopping 7% of the total number of humans who have ever lived. And there you have it. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you for supporting my channel. See you on the next one.